Welcome friends. Today we shall discuss about main body of the dissertation or thesis. Here we have discussed in the previous class that in preliminary section there are some items which are compulsory, and these are title page, declaration, certificate, acknowledgement, table of contents, list of tables, list of figures, list of abbreviations. Under it you are watching that contents and page number. This is most important in the preliminary section. Then the main body comes, under which there are also various sections. Here we shall discuss. Watch here that in the main body there are chapters, contents and pages, and the first chapter is known as introduction, where we also have to state from page number dash to dash. And under introduction there are sub headings like importance or need or concept of the topic on which you are going to study. Then need of the study, statement of the study, objectives of the study, operational meaning of the terms used, scope and delimitation of the study, and assumption or hypothesis. All these are most important and essential points of the thesis, without which we cannot imagine that there will be a research or thesis. So these are the main points, and under which we shall now discuss what are the things under that sub points. Here in introduction, first 1.1 concept. Under concept we have to state need of the study, relevance, facts related to it, and the present status and the researchers way forward, what we have to do. Then 1.2 need or significance of the study. Under it we have to state the relevance, importance and effectiveness or influence or urgency of the study. This is also most important. We have to state or give the reason of our study, else we cannot proceed ahead, or the people will think that this study may not be relevant or important for their life. So we must have to state the significance of the study. Then comes 1.3 statement of the study. Under statement of the study we have to state compulsorily the statement. It should reflect the whole work in a single statement, or maybe two statement, or maybe in a question form. Then we have to define the terms, technical terms used under it. Then we should have to be logical during stating our problem. It consists of known or observed facts. Simple and unambiguous should be the statement. Then 1.4, under it we have to state that objectives of the study, and it is mandatory. We must have to state, and objectives may be 1, 2, 3 or 4 depending upon the research. And then we have to also state the objectives clearly, separately. It should not be ambiguous. Then under 1.5 we have to state the operational meaning of the terms used. Operational terms means there may be some technical terms which may differ from place to place. Suppose achievement. Achievement means what achievement? It may be achievement of the students, achievement of the shopkeepers, achievement of a doctor, achievement of a teacher, or it may be financial achievement, it may be any other achievement. So what we have to exactly state, have to mention here. It gives clarity. Then to avoid misinterpretation, we must have to mention the here operational meaning of the terms. Then here comes the scope and the delimitation of the study. Here we have to also state the scopes and the relevance of the study up to which we have to move. 1.7 assumption and hypothesis. Under it the researcher have to find out the probable understanding of the research, It gives the direction of gathering data. It is also a tentative answer to the question. It is also educated guess by researcher before conducting the research work. Then hypothesis is also tested after collecting new data. It may be accepted or rejected, and it also helps a lot to give a unbiasedness investigation into the study. So assumption is one type of result and guess by the researchers prior to finalization of the research. So it helps a lot to the researcher. It should be stated compulsorily in the research work. Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature. Here also we have to state the page number from dash to dash. There are subpoints which are most important under it, and that is stated as 2.1 as importance, 2.2 as studies conducted abroad, 2.3 studies conducted in country, studies conducted in the state, and analysis of the review. Under review, here it is categorized on geographical basis. Here you can also state as per our any other choices like ascending or descending order from their publication date years, and also we can state as per our indicators like age, achievements or population, or as per our any other criteria. Here then comes the 2.1 importance. In importance we have to state the importance of the study. Then here 2.2, how to state classified the review of related literature, as we are discussing geographical areas, ascending or descending order, educational level, primary, secondary or higher secondary, or according to variables like achievement, intelligence, gender, etc. These are the way of stating review of related literature. Here we must have to conduct review of related literature before doing our research. It helps to the researcher a lot to understand up to which the research has already been conducted by the researcher prior to our research. Then we can get a boost for our further study. So it is most important. Then here comes chapter 3, that is design of the study or methodology. Here also we have to state the page numbers, and it is the third chapter. Under third chapter there are some important subpoints like 3.1 method of the study, 3.2 population, 3.3 sample of the study, 3.4 tools used, 3.5 design of the tools used, 3.6 procedure of data collection, 3.7 statistical technologies used or techniques used. Here in chapter 3rd we have to discuss or we have to state our methods of conducting research, so which is most important, without which the research cannot be conducted. So method of the study or any other points are inevitable here. Under 3.1 methods of the study, it is a two-part generally, that is subjects and procedures. In subjects we have to state our population, sample and the any other way of collection of data. Likewise in procedure, what the process will be adopted by the researcher, like he will collect the data personally or he will collect the data through postal way or any other methods he have to state, as well as he also have to state that methods of study like experimental method, survey method or correlational method, what is the exact method of study for that particular study or research have to mention. Under 3.2 population, we have to also mention here the population of our study, whether it will be district or state or across the country. Like in 3.3 sample of the study, it's necessary to state the sample size. It is stated under it like number of institutions, number of person to be taken, gender to which included, etc. are most important. Under 3.4, tools used means we are using our interview schedule, questionnaire, open or what will be the exact tools we have to state here. Under 3.5, design of the tools used. Under it, the researcher has to describe details of the tools like number of questions, part of tools, how to collect data, process followed for preparation of tools to be stated. And likewise under 3.6, procedure of data collection, how he is going to collect the data personally or through postal or any other ways have to also mention. Under 3.7, statistical techniques, the process of analysis or the used process like a simple average, standard deviation, percentage or any other ways. Then comes a chapter IV, analysis and interpretation. Here also there are some important points like 4.1 introduction, 4.2 analysis of the information schedule, then 4.3 objectives, and under 4.3.2 findings. These are the way of writing research. Here 4 is the chapter and 1 is the sub point, and 4.1.1 in this also we can write here as per our need or as per our study and headings. Under it we have to analyze and interpret the new data collected from the various parts or samples, and we here gathered all the informations in our tabular form or maybe in chart form, then for our better analysis. Here under 4.1 we have to state the introduction. Here the researcher states the process of analysis of collected raw data. Then under 4.2, analysis of the information schedule. Here in this research information schedule was used, so here the information schedule is analyzed. Under it we get, or the researcher gets, an opportunity to know the minimum or basic information before conducting or before analysis of the research. It provides a statistical information or way forward for analysis and to get a good result. Likewise, it can also be categorized as per our need. Then here comes findings of the study under 4.3. Finding of the study is most important. It is the theme of the research, we can say. Under it the researcher have to state all the findings and arranged in a form that it should be arranged objective wise or tool wise as per need of the study. After analysis we get findings, and findings are the most vital part of our research. It is helping a lot to the society, to the researcher and to other institutions also, under which people or institutions or society follow and prepare their plans and procedure in their day-to-day life also. Government also follows the findings and do any other activities. Thereafter comes chapter 5, which is known as summary and conclusion. Under it also there are all the points which are in our previous chapters, means from 1 to 4. All the summary of that 1 to 4 chapters are here stated as you are watching here. 5.1 introduction, 5.2 need of the study, 5.3 statement of the problem, 5.4 objectives of the study, 5.5 operational definition of the terms used, 5.6 scope and limitation. In this way here you are also watching 5.8 population, 5.9 sample of the study, 5.10 sampling, tools used, and design, procedure, statistical terms used, major findings. Here educational implication of the study is new here. Then recommendation for further research is also new in this chapter, that is under chapter 5, summary and conclusion. Here how we are stating summary and conclusion. Here watch that. Under summary and conclusion, we have to state all the gist of our thesis, that is from whatever may be under chapter 1 to 4. It covers all the parts but in a systematic way and in small size or gist, so that anyone can get all the ideas from chapter 5 without going to all. Here the main body ends. Thereafter comes reference section, which is last section, under which there is bibliography and appendix. Under appendix we have to state all the questionnaires, opinionaires, interview schedules and any other list of samples, population, etc. Hoping friends you all are enjoying the session. Friends, you may subscribe the channel for getting more informative videos. Thank you.